everyone. I am a poet. I don't call myself Henry the Poet when I perform with other poets, because that would just be like really big-headed and knobheadish. They'd be just like performing with comedians and somebody going, "Hi, I'm Michael McIntyre the comedian." It'd be a lie, basically. So I've been here at the Edinburgh Fringe doing some poetry. Just give me a cheer if you like poetry. That's okay, that's a better reaction than some of the people on the Royal Mile. It's just been a bit like, "Would you like to come to a spoken word poetry show? Get away from my children!" We're here for hardcore cabaret, thank you very much. But poets are meant to write stuff about love and emotions and feeling and all that bullshit. So here's a poem I wrote about love and feelings and emotion through the medium of films. Here in her bedroom, we're sitting at awkward angles. Eye contact to a minimum, romantic conversation poorly handled. I guess she's waiting for a dose of witty banter, so I say to her, "When dawn comes, we ride." Tip my hat and saddle off into the perfect golden sunrise, but not for a cheeky wink from my glinting marble eyes. Your village and you, now safe, bid us farewell. Dust rolls beneath the hooves of my horse as I ride off into memory and immortality. And then the credits roll. She looks unimpressed. It's the first bad review, the first failed test. If it has to end, it ends like this. I threw myself through the wide window and fell downwards to the backdrop of the night sky like a plummeting dot. I fell 100, no 50, no 1,000 stories downwards. My only fear is that during our fight, your makeup got smeared and I held on to the secret plans I just recovered from your HQ base. You were worried you got blood on my tuxedo, sharp and jet black. Luckily, I had a jetpack. And then the credits roll. She looks unimpressed. It's the second failed review, the second failed test. If it has to end, it ends like this. We were still expecting the knock on the door, but it still makes us silently rustle as we embrace. Tears stream down your face. They move in. They are authorized, they are uniformed, and as they place me under arrest and drag me away, I lied to you. And I say, "Yeah, don't worry, it's going to be okay." And then the credits roll. In her bedroom, we're not really expecting arrest. It was the third bad review and the third failed test. She looks at me and she says, "Look, if it has to end, it ends like this. No sequel, no remake, just a friendly embrace." Cheers. So this, thank you very much. This is a poem about a dinosaur that happens to be a punk rocker. If you thought music dinosaurs meant 20-minute drum solos and receding hairlines, then think again. Because lurking in the undergrowth is a punk rock dino. Encased in a leather jacket as hard as his scaly skin is a reptilian monster with fire in his prehistoric eyes and a burning desire, not just for cold meat, but also 3 chords played with sharp sword claws. This is Vandal Raptor, who tore up his Latin name in favour of punk rock fame. Spitting since he was an egg, other predators, they're not even a factor. They're just happy to avoid his sharp teeth, sharp studs and blunt language. Because Vandal Raptor is a Jurassic savage. Did you hear? It was all the talk a few years back when an archaeologist uncovered a fully preserved bright green mohawk. Well, the Vandal Raptor was mostly found to be sitting around the corner of volcanoes, supping cheap cider and singing along to the hit anthem, Anarchy, in the Cretaceous period. Well, Vandal Raptor put a safety pin through his tail and he started a band called the Tar Pits. And you know they would have got radio play if the radios weren't corporate sellouts. And if radios had existed 65 million years ago. So, if you thought The Damned released the first punk rock single back on October 22nd, 1976, you'd be wrong, because Vandal Raptor and the Tar Pits had a hit called Brontosaurus Blitz. And if cartoons were accurate, he'd be chewing on Fred Flintstone's ribs. So, just like the Exploited sang, "Punk's not dead," all the Dino Punks will stand together and say, "Dino Punk will never become extinct." Cool.